Okay, so Rulebreakers Team 2 is going to be dropping on Friday, and in this video today we are going to take a look at which players could be featuring in it. If you need some coins to improve your team, look no further than IG Vault for the cheapest coins on the market, and don't forget to use the code Kieron to get yourself a discount at the checkout. There's a chance to win some free coins just by clicking the link in the description too. As per usual, all your likes, comments and subscriptions would be very much appreciated, so don't forget to be active in that comment section down below. Let me know which players you want to see feature in the upcoming squad that is released, as I say, on Friday. Now obviously I did some predictions last week when we didn't really know too much about the promo. We kind of knew what was coming, but we didn't know how they were going to do the boost. So these are some players which I had in last week's video who I still think have a chance of appearing in team number 2, especially that Alphonso Davies. I feel like he has a really good shot at appearing, and we're actually going to talk about him a bit later in the video. We are going to speak about a lot of players in this video. Obviously I'm not expecting all of them to feature, but some of them I just want to mention because I personally would like some of them to happen. Anyway, let's kick things off with Kessie. Now this is a card which I do actually think will come. Obviously his non-inform item is already very good, and it has some insane physicals. So what I'm thinking is we could see a bit of a downgrade on the physicals, and we'll make him a bit more of a box-to-box midfielder. And to be honest, this card looks absolutely terrific, and I'd definitely use it if I had it in my club, and if it gets released I'll definitely try it out as well. I'm a big fan of the Rulebreakers and Arnautovic which came in Team 1, so I'm hoping that we do get some very good Serie A options in Team 2 as well. Talking of Serie A options, this one I'm a little less confident in happening, but like I say, it's one that I just want to see happen because I'm not keen on the Serie A wingers that are available in the game at the moment. Obviously normally Insigne is good, road to the knockout stage El Shaarawy is also good, but none of them are like a premium winger in my opinion. They're very good, but I don't think they're, you know, as good as like your Neymars, your Manes, etc. But a boosted Insigne could certainly be that. Now obviously he's got already very good pace and insane dribbling, so I'm thinking maybe a little bit of a downgrade on the dribbling and then boost all the other stats. Hopefully a big boost in the physical area as well, because that's one area where Insigne is certainly lacking. Here he is again, Alphonso Davies. I wanted to give him another card because the one that I showed in last week's video and at the start of this video wasn't as upgraded as well, and now we've seen how the upgrades work, I can obviously boost him a bit more. I hope this card happens. I think it'll be absolutely class. Big fan of Davies' normal card in the game, and obviously an upgraded version of it would be pretty cool. Even if they downgrade the pace, which I suspect they will be, the card will still be exceptional. He'll still have obviously very good pace. It's just a shame they don't do position change in this promo, because a right back Davies would be very useful. I really want Bayern Munich to get a good right back in the game, just to link to my Goretzka. Speaking of, alternatively to Davies, even though I think Davies is going to get in, instead of him I wouldn't mind a Pavard. Like downgrade his physicals a bit, but give him a monster pace boost and make him a very usable right back, because as things stand, as a right back his card absolutely sucks. So he's going to need a lot of pace and some decent boosts in some good areas, and this is the kind of promo that could actually fulfill those requirements. As you can tell, like I've already said, I really do want a Bayern Munich right back. It will really help out my team a lot, because currently, as I say, Goretzka isn't too easy to get into teams without using a hyperlink like Gnabry or Sane, but if there was a right back green linked him, that would be really useful. We're going to talk about Hummels next, and don't worry, all my picks aren't Bundesliga related. They're all just kind of grouped together for this video. He's another one who I could see fit in this promo rather well, obviously lacking hugely in the pace department in Ultimate Team, but he does have some pretty good defending and physical attributes. Either the defending or physical could come down, and the pace obviously could receive a very good upgrade to make Hummels, you know, usable in the game, instead of his card just being, you know, fodder all year long. Okay, coming away from the Bundesliga now, what about a Dumfries? Now this card could be exceptional. It could be a really premium right back should it get included. Bags of physical on his normal card, like a ridiculous amount. So let's downgrade that a little bit, and still his physicals are very good, and give him, you know, some very notable pace, and make him, you know, the premium right back option for Serie A sides. I think that would be really cool. Following on from him, I've got Idrissa Gana Gueye. Now, I know a lot of people will be predicting Verratti to feature in the Rulebreakers promo, and to be honest, that's probably what EA will do, because they do like to, you know, pick the same players for every single promos. But I thought, why not go with this guy instead, who is pretty much an out-and-out defensive mid, and just make him more well-rounded, give us an option in Ultimate Team. So I think this would be, you know, a bit of a better option. Hopefully EA do go for it. I don't think they will. As I say, I think Verratti's got more chance, but I personally would rather see this item. Anywho, we now move on to a card which I'll say straight away, I don't think is a chance will happen. I just want it to happen as an Arsenal fan. Aubameyang. In FIFA, obviously plenty of pace, pretty good shooting, but his dribbling stats aren't the best. And that's one thing that I feel holds him back within the game. So if his pace or shooting took a hit and his dribbling got a monster boost, I think that would create a very, very nice item for Aubameyang. So that is the card that I personally would like to see. As I say, don't think it's going to happen, but I can hope, can't I? I really, really can. Another Premier League option is Musa Sissoko, another player who has ridiculous physicals on his item, so that is something that could come down, and the rest of the card could receive a pretty nice boost just to make it, you know, a really nice, well-rounded midfielder. Okay, here's an option which I'm sure would be very popular should it happen. It is a potential Rulebreakers San Maximin. Another one which I'm unsure about, to be honest. Like, EA do love to throw this guy into promos because they know he's got a lot of hype behind him. But do I think EA will do it this early for Rulebreakers? I'm not too sure. But anyway, obviously this card, his non-inform, has loads of pace and loads of dribbling. But let's be honest, the shooting and passing are awful. For this stage of the game, even early, are not the best. So downgrade the dribbling a bit and give him some, you know, good shooting and passing, and then bam, you've got yourself a really nice midfield option. But I've actually seen rumours on Twitter of another French wide man getting picked instead of him, so I don't think this card will happen. I'm not going to do any spoilers in this video, but I will tell you some of the cards have been leaked and they are available on Twitter, so if you want to go and look them up, feel free to do so, but I don't want to spoil it for anyone who's watching this video who obviously doesn't want to be spoiled. Anyway, we move on to Cavani. This was actually a card that was requested quite a lot in my first predictions. A lot of people thought he could do with a good boost, maybe bring his shooting or physicals down and give him good dribbling and pace. That is certainly an option. Okay, yep, we've got another Bundesliga option. It is Lacroix. One of them centre-backs, one of many centre-backs this year who have just got bags and bags of pace, and they're just very good in the game because of that. But their defending and physical stats aren't particularly too amazing, so with this promo, obviously the pace could come down a little bit, and those defensive and physical stats could go up, and they could make a really good card. And even though this item wouldn't be particularly high rated, I think we all know it would be pretty expensive. So yeah, maybe one to think about. Now we come on to Capa in the La Liga. Why do I always say that? The La Liga makes no sense. La Liga. I've said this before, there isn't really a premium right back in La Liga at the moment, and EA are clearly trying to give us one. We've had Road to the Knockouts Jesus Navas, we've had that featured Team of the Week Suarez. Neither of them are all that great. This Capa would be by far the best one. He's got ridiculous physicals on his non-inform item, so we can bring that down a little bit, give him a good pace boost, and boost the rest of his stats, and just make him a brilliant right back option. This card, I'm telling you, if it happens, will be a very, very good fullback option. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this item screams SBC or objective card. Kudus is one of them players in Ultimate Team who has very good pace for a non-inform item, so that's something that maybe could come down as a sacrifice to boost the rest of his in-game attributes. Like I've said before, I really hope in these promos EA do, you know, start including more of the, you know, like just less of the top 5 leagues. We already have a bunch of good cards from them from Team of the Weeks. I want to see, you know, more cards from other leagues to make them leagues, you know, a bit more usable within the game. Gignac could be a good option from the Mexican League. He certainly could do with a boost in the pace area. He's got some ridiculous physicals, so that could come down to upgrade the rest. An option from the Turkish League maybe is Markout, another player who's got a lot of physicals. That could come down, let his pace come up and his defending come up. He actually had a very good Team of the Season card in last year's Ultimate Team, very underrated in my opinion. Akampong, yeah, bags of pace and decent dribbling, so could see a nice boost on him, especially in that shooting department. Alexandra, I feel, could be a really popular choice if it was to happen. Obviously does have some very nice dribbling within the game. That could come down and we could see a nice pace boost along with maybe some defending and physicals. I personally would like to see Porto involved in this promo, another option for La Liga teams, but with us having Dembele in Team 1, I doubt we'll see another La Liga right wing, so I just threw that one in just because I personally want to see it. Acuna is probably a more likely option, another player who EA do like to throw into promotions. Yeah, this card would be pretty nuts, wouldn't it? It really, really would, and you could really take your pick at what you want to downgrade on his card because he's already got a very nice item, so yeah, we'll see what happens. happens. João Felix, if EA fancy selling some packs, could certainly do with a pace boost, maybe drop his dribbling a little bit and give him some very nice shooting and passing. Kevin Volland actually did feature in Team 1, the prediction that I did, but I just think this would be a great card. This item, in my opinion, is what Rulebreakers should be about. Volland's a pretty tall striker who isn't too mobile, but you could give him a really big dribbling boost, drop his physicals, and still have an absolute monster striker option. A lot of people have been predicting Ben Yedder, and that's probably who EA are more likely to go with, but I think this kind of promo would be much better used to give a card to someone like Volland. Jimenez is a bit more of the same, obviously not the most mobile of strikers, and we could downgrade his physicals, give him some good pace and good dribbling to make him a more, meta option in Ultimate Team. To be honest, a bit of the same for Daka as well. He's also another striker option from the Premier League. And then we'll end with someone from the MLS. We've got Nani, obviously lacking a lot of pace this year, but maybe we could downgrade his dribbling, give him some good pace, and upgrade some other areas as well to make him a very good MLS wing option. I think we all remember how good his team of the season card was last year. So that'll do us for this set of predictions. Obviously, some of them are predictions, some of them are just, kind of players that I personally would like to see. Obviously, with this kind of promo, there isn't really any set criteria. It's pretty much EA pick who they want. So with that in mind, we'll probably see the usual choices like we did in Team 1. Anyway, as per usual, do leave a like rating on the video if you have enjoyed it. In the comments below, be sure to be active. Let me know who you think will feature. Also, let me know who you want to feature as well. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.